What happened there? What happened there? Had a crash. Refresh, everyone. That was because I went onto the... Why are you not focusing on me? Camera? Focus on me. That's because I went on Rolo and Red's Twitch channel and they hacked my stream. I bet that's what happened. I'm going to move over here because the autofocus is going nuts with that brightness. So maybe if I can pull this over here and then turn you guys here. Maybe that would work a bit better. Too close. Hey, is that better? Let's see. I've been missing in action last 2 days with some awful food poisoning. Rubbish. Otherwise, Sean Harrison and band are back in the groove for some summer performances. Nice. This is annoying me. This camera's autofocus is going a bit more nuts than my other one. Back in the office tomorrow. All been well if you need help. Nah, it's all good, man. Figured it out. Cut autofocus. You are sucking today. This better? Close enough. You're tilted. You're in Stornoway, Sweeben. What are you doing in Stornoway? Anything fun? There seems to be people just turning up now to Stornoway, and it's like a Pete and Diesel fantasy adventure. They're going to all of Pete and Diesel's pubs, and they're meeting all Pete and Diesel's mentions in all of their songs, and then turning up here to have a wee yarn here in the studio. It's nice. Just visiting, not booked it yet though. Oh, nice. Well, pop in. We'll get a coffee, boy. We'll get a coffee. Serious. Drop me a Discord. So, two new what do you call it, acts on my record label about to sign. That's exciting. One of them is an incredible pianist, singer-songwriter, and the other one I'm not telling you anything about. So over the moon, so excited. You're going to be blown away. I had a video chat with this guy. It's a guy. It's a boy. For about an hour and a half last week. Honestly, it was meant to be a video chat. Just turned into a chat. And it was one of the most exciting, coolest things I've ever done. Totally 100% entertained and so inspiring, so funny and so inspiring. Georgie or James Blunt Jr. No, neither of them yet. Somebody a wee bit closer to home. What have we got? John, what's it saying? I'll have to come visit since Mr. COVID has chilled a bit. Oh, hope all is well, dude. Yeah, you too, man. We'll have to have a date night, Mr. Mono. Get pizza or something. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Zen Monkey, are you still here? What are you up to? You recording? So, the lots of stuff I've done since we last spoke. I think the last time I spoke to everyone, pizza. Yeah, you didn't. The last time we spoke, I was heading away to go play with Heron Valley at a live stream. Then we watched the Eurovision movie, which was amazing to watch with a band, if you're in a band, by the way. I only have 5,000 points left to get. Nice. I've got unlimited points. I can do what I want. Some cool stuff in there, boys and girls. Then, after that, I took the band up here and we went to another studio on the island, the other side of the island, called Black Bay. And we filmed and recorded a live set to be sold, shared around. Was I away again? Yes, I was away again. Hello, Fiona. How you doing? Can you donate points? You can have mine if so. No, you can't. You can only earn them yourself by watching. So I'll go to a stream for you to earn points. So we earn points together, boys and girls. Hey! Oh, where's my things? So this is something I have been doing, by the way. I have been doing this a lot. I really enjoy this now. I enjoy this so much that I bought some more. So this used to be 2. Do you remember? And now it's 3. I've gone up to 3. Not recording, just DJing at the moment. Oh! Barnacle Bum! Whee! Welcome back. What's the crack? They're empty. Honestly, they're not. Listen. They're solid, mate. I don't know what's in them. They do seem kind of empty. Can you see inside? So I've been doing it a lot more, but because they're heavier, I can't sit down and do it anymore because my chair falls over. But I have been doing it a lot. I really enjoy it now. The first couple of times I did it, I thought I was going to puke. But they just sit there and I just... Anytime like I'm copying a file or waiting for a Zoom call or exporting, I just go for it. I don't think it's making any difference to me. But I quite enjoy it. Coming up, end of August, said Monkey. Coming up where? Or is recording coming up? Oh, I'm trying not to breathe heavy after doing that. So, where was I? Then myself and Heron Valley had a gig at a festival, Capers in Cannock, which was heaven. Absolute heaven. Totes of mosh. Hanging out with these guys, playing at a festival, big stage, big PA system. And you know what the amazing thing about playing is? It's what you don't realise and what you forget we're locked down. But you don't realise when you're learning, it's nothing to do with what you're doing. It's nothing to do with that. You perform for, well, I do. Maybe people are different. You perform for your pals. So the other people on stage, you just want to be a part of their success. It's really weird. That's the way I see it. So you forget how good they are. And when they're playing, you feel more proud of what they're doing than what you're achieving. You don't care what you're achieving. You're just getting as good as you can. And it's like an entry ticket into their lives a wee bit. Yeah, I was just really proud of them. And you're playing for other people in the audience. I mean, you're entertaining, right? Hello, Rehan. What's the crack? So, yeah, like, I mean, I got into music for selfish reasons. I wanted to show off, or I wanted to not work for a living, or to get a girlfriend or whatever. All right, Kyle. All right, Kyle. How are you? But the older I get, the less selfish my reasons for doing this become. I don't know. I feel more fatherly when I do stuff. And I'm always looking at how to better others, much more than myself. I feel like I've done what I needed to do to make it worthwhile doing lessons, and I'm getting away with paying bills with it. So it's good being in a band, and then you see other guys just doing incredible. So yeah, that festival was emotional, and we were going to do it again this weekend, but it got cancelled. So this weekend I'm going to take my 2 children, Samuel, Samayam, and Ruru. We're going down to Horgabost to stay in the caravan. It's sharing music for me, helping others do it as a buzz. Yeah, I think there's more enjoyment helping others. You always like dilute or second guess your own achievements. It's hard to revel in it. It's hard to stop and smell the roses, but it's very easy to appreciate the achievements and growth of others. I'm good, Kyle boy. Thank you so much. Lovely day in town today. Hope I haven't missed much. No, you didn't miss much. I'm just moaning. I was just moaning about technical issues. Standard. Don't worry about it. This band here that we're listening to are called Trouble Is. Now, Trouble Is are a local band who play cigar box guitars. Now, they are incredible songwriters, as you can hear. But without gigs and stuff, they've got no way of getting exposure that they deserve. They absolutely deserve. You have to go into their Facebook page, Trouble Is, and like it, because they give a thank you message to every single person that likes their page. It's the cutest thing. And honestly, it sounds like old and cool music. Hop on it. So go to Trouble Is, a band from Stornoway, and like their page. They'll be over the moon. They were in on Saturday and I was recording them. And they were all in at the same time, which is the first time in ages I'd done that. So drums in there, guitar was in the stairwell, the amp, one of the amps, and the singer was out there singing. And we had the bass player and they've now got a harmonica player in here with me. Well, kind of, one of them was kind of in the doorway. It was like band practice. It was really nice. And this band's recorded all together. No overdubs or anything, just old school. And like the way I record the drums, I choose microphones that sound vintage and old. I choose microphones that sound of the EDA. So it's a very fun project. So go check out their Facebook page, Trouble Is. I'm going to be working in their stuff next couple of days that they recorded on Saturday. Hope Face the West have been put onto a later date at Capers. No, unfortunately not. We did get offered other ones, but between our box player, Alistair McLean, who is a filmmaker, freelance cameraman, he's very, very busy. Between his schedule and my schedule, we just couldn't commit to any of the other dates. We're just fully booked. Things have gone bananas, especially with Pete and Diesel's touring. I'm going to be going away with them, doing their live sound and stuff, driving the van. So yeah, we couldn't fit it into another date, unfortunately. Sad, huh? Here we are listening to Face the West and all. It'll make me cry. And see this set that we'd made with, it was mostly the new album that no one's heard, and it was going to melt their faces. So much hard work went into it. So much hard work. Absolutely gutted. Just me and DC the drummer, we've been practicing flat out, making rehearsal schedules and backing tracks for them to, well, you guys were here, some of you, making backing tracks so that they could play along with to practice, so that once we hit it together, once we could get together, we would just hit the ground running. There's so much work went involved, but that's showbiz. That's the music business. You just gotta swallow these things sometimes and carry on. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities soon enough, don't worry. Does anyone want to listen to me and Nabby play it in Dunoon by ourselves, just the tunes? Did you? I didn't know you did that. It was in the pub. I will be there. Where are you going to be, Darren? We panicked in the pub together about it. Oh well, panic over, Abigail. Panic over. Till next time. Until now that we were super prepared for this one, the next one we're going to be like panicking the day before. do 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 do. I was 15 when we made this. And I thought I was the best piano player that had ever walked the earth. I was full of confidence when I was wee. You can tell by my humble playing. Yeah, we ordered the whole cocktail menu to consolidate ourselves. Did Nabby survive? Did he get home? Is he in one piece? Darren Brown, always the last man standing at the end of the night. It's full of energy. Turns out Nabby doesn't like a French martini. What's a French martini? Does it have leaves in it? Or does it like have coffee beans on the top? So I don't drink, guys, so I know nothing of this world. What were we asking the other day? If you were a drink, which drink would you be? It's a good question, isn't it? Someone has to do it. That's right. Darren boy. Chips and taxi from Alan. Chips. I'd like chips. I wonder what's for dinner. My bot is really clever. It knows that AF means something and asks me to, if it's okay to add it. Abigail's potty mouth. You have no idea what's in a French martini. Far too late in the night, was it, to figure it out? That was a good track. I just bought that keyboard again. The keyboard I used there. Just found one. Sir Lapsalot. Hi Keith, do you know any musicians from down Fife, Edinburgh way I can check out? If I were to drink, I'd be curry sauce. Respect. Alright chat, what are we saying? Any good musicians from Fife or Edinburgh? Can't think. I know there's Sandy Brechen. He is phenomenal. Box player. I think he's in Edinburgh. He was a big influence on me when I was learning. And he does a live stream every Sunday and he dresses up, plays the box on his Facebook page. Very entertaining. And he's a lovely guy. He actually played with Face to West a couple of times when we needed to replace the box player. Incredible musician. It's a lovely guy though. A lovely, funny guy. That's what you want, isn't it? A bit of crack. Cheers, I'll check him out. Nice. Can't think of any others. What are you saying, chat? Chat will help out. Chat's full of sound engineers and musicians. What's a giffy? So don't tell anyone, but I've had Pete and Diesel in quite often in the studio. Quite recently. We're having a lot of fun making a racket. We can't put it on social media though. We can't put any photos or anything up, or we'll have people outside the windows looking in. And it's been warm, so we've had the windows and doors open. We'd have like an audience outside. It is that mental. It is that crazy. Especially now people are coming over on the ferry just to hang out. Oh, what? Oh, Rehan, thank you very much. That was very kind of you. Everyone's resubbing. Makes me want to cry. Thank you. I promise I'll be on more. I promise I'll hang out with you more. When are we having the Wii Studio Records Festival? Hey, we could have it this weekend. We could have it this weekend. I know limelights are free. Can we have a wee studio? What? It's gonna be a hype train. Thank you very much, Kyle, for the Twitch sub. The Prime sub. What a legend. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Can we have a Wii Studio Records work Christmas night out? Hey, that'd be fun. Only if the Twitch chat are invited as well. Isn't that right, Twitch chat? If you guys want to come and we'll do it. Where will we do it? What would be the Wii Studio Records Christmas night out? It wouldn't be normal. It wouldn't be normal. It wouldn't be just dinner and drinks anyway. I think we should do it in an arcade. Can you hire out arcades? Let's have a look. Last time I opened Chrome I died, so I didn't actually die, but the stream did. So if it goes missing, refresh. I'll come back on. Come back on. Of course, we Studio Records Twitch fam. Paintball. Paintball's sore at it, man. Don't like paintball. Arcade. Arcade's the way to go. Arcade pub. There's gotta be one somewhere. If there's not, we're making one. Okay. Where's Cannock? Oh, the arcade. It's not an arcade. That's boring. There's one in Brighton. Will we go to Brighton? A raceway and arcade. Guys, this is the one. There's oh, it's not raceway. I thought it was gonna be like go-karts. It's not. It's just like RC cars. Someone find an arcade bar. Live stream laser tag. I used to work for a laser tag company. Down in Guildford. Called Victor. Cool dude. William Maxwell, thank you for the lag. How you doing? Coffee with Keith. Oh, we got Felix. What's Felix saying? I was going to say paintball. Felix, are you still away on holiday, bud? How you getting on? The vintage bowling alley in Oregon. Oh, weird. That was just the bee's knees. Oh, guys, I found it. I found it. I found it. Where is this? Oh, there's one in Edinburgh. There's one opening in Edinburgh, guys. Look. Let's see if this works. Look at this. NQ64 arcade bar. I'm not mixing here, Valley. Settle down. Look, this is it. This is... Alright. What food are we getting? Chinese? Maybe we should get finger food so we can carry on playing and eating. What kind of food do you want, guys? Tacos? That a bit messy? Look at this. How would this be for a night out? This is becoming a thing. They're opening one in Edinburgh. See, Manchester, Birmingham, Liverpool, Edinburgh. Who's up for it? See, if it's in Edinburgh, I'm travelling the same distance as anybody else would be. So I wouldn't make you travel more than I need to travel. Loaded fries. Guys, this is fantastic. Free. There's no free entry. Oh, I thought it was free entry. How much does it cost? There is no... Oh, no. I read that totally wrong. There is no entry fee. Entry fee. How much does it play the games? Machines work on a token system. Prices available. You've any choice. How much is the tokens? Free alcohol. There isn't a dress code. Try to keep it smart casual. I don't want to keep it smart casual. I want to wear like a Sonic onesie. What month is it? And we're organising our Christmas do. We don't take bookings, however, depending on times. Maybe... Oh, look! It may be possible to privately hire the venue. Then we can wear our Sonic onesies. And look, there isn't really a dress code. No, so move on. Just delete all that. You don't need that. There isn't really. This is brand new. If you click Edinburgh... See, it's not ready yet. That's good. That's understandable. It's COVID times. These look ready. Looks like there's 2 in Manchester. This is my favourite Tumbling Souls song, everyone. We never play it live. And I ask every time. See. Oh, it's got the old ones too, Mrs. Pac-Man. So yeah, this is our must-wear clothing. Yes, you must wear clothing. This is our Christmas night out. Who's up for it? Pizza is... I think pizza is this shout. Pizza is the good shout for this. Pizza is a good shout. Sorted. Who's in? Rehan's in. I know Abigail's in. Because if I'm not playing, she's not playing. I played in Glasgow. I was rubbish. Was that the arcade or was that the bowling? I have a problem with my ear. It's itchy. Any doctors in the chat? I'm in bud. Okay, that's 3. Might open one of these here. Will we open one here? Open an arcade in Stornoway. That's a crazy decision, right? That's a crazy idea. Is that a good idea? Is it a good idea? To open an arcade in Stornoway? Oh, the laser tag, yeah. See, when I worked for a laser tag company, we were coding the laser jackets and the guns and stuff. And it was for installs, but sometimes we would take out like inflatable arenas, which were huge. You duct tape them together and stuff. And we could recode our thing. And sometimes when kids were being a wee bit uppity, some young teenagers, we used to recode ours and like go in invincible and just go blimp, 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 blimp. And then everyone was like, whoa, you're really good at this. 100% sure our arcade is a money launderer's. Hey, what? Maybe that's the way. Oh, Stornado, that's what we'll call the arcade. Barnacle, nice. Dr. Mantis Toboggan. What's that from? Doctor of Fun. Might open up an arcade machine. An arcade venue. You know what? Every pub in Stornoway is pretty much closed. I have the pick of the litter. How much are arcade machines? Guys, are you in? Who wants to invest? eBay. Tell you what, I'll do this in an incognito window so you don't see my stuff, and we can do it together. Let's go. eBay. Which arcade machine we'll go for? Arcade machine. Pac-Man. See, there's these cheap ones. I think we want the proper doodads. Just so they survive, you know? Stuff like this. Here's the kind of thing we're looking for. Yeah, we get some pinball. Bitcade 4. See, maybe this is the way we should do it. Just get like, nice one, Barnacle. Get this one. It's like multiple games in it, and just put that all the way along. Oh, it's from Always Sunny. I can't remember that episode. Abigail, what's the name of the arcade at yours? Is there an arcade in Dunedin? He's got an idea and he's running with it. Yeah, well, that's what this place. That's why I'm here. That's where this place came from. Space Invaders. Yeah, I think this has got multiple games. Let's see. So you got to be careful, make sure they're licensed and stuff. If you're, maybe you can hire them. Just hire them in. These are just Raspberry Pis running maybe on other emulators. Yeah. See, the problem with that is the sound's not going to be the same. There's going to be slight delay with the buttons going in. You know what I mean? Rather than getting the actual chip. You need a couple of VR setups with racing sims to go with that. Yes. See, VR, I don't know. I don't think VR is that popular in arcades. Because, I'll tell you why. I love VR. I've got loads of VR. I've got the Oculus. I've got the Oculus Quest at home. I've got the Oculus Go down there that I watch Netflix on sometime. And the thing about VR is it's not social when you're with people. And you don't want to go somewhere and have a Christmas party with a headset on. But this is good. I was actually sharing this with Sean. Like if you get actually the shape of the car. We found one. And it looked incredible. Yeah, like this. Wouldn't this be just the business? I wanted to zoom in. Let's do it. No school like the old school. There we go. Like that. How cool would that be, right? I'd go to that. I'd pay money for that before VR. What's VR Netflix like, Keith? VR Netflix is like... you can have the screen as big as you want. Depends what app you use, but the app, the inbuilt Netflix app is you're in a really nice living room and the TV's in front of you and you can see the window out there. It's just it looks like a really expensive penthouse suite in the Rockies or something. But it's nice. I mean, see the Oculus Go, it's the cheapest one. I don't know if they sell it anymore. They probably don't. But it's got the sharpest resolution when you're watching video of any of them that I've used. And it's lightweight. It's just the battery doesn't last that long, but you know, it feels nice. Like sometimes when you're in a place that's not nice and you've got an option of your phone or to plunk this thing on and you disappeared somewhere. Like sometimes I bring it on if I'm going away and I'm filming something or I'm doing a tutorial at a school or something and I might have like 3 or 4 hours waiting for a ferry. I'll fire this on in the van. Instead of watching it on a tiny phone in my van, I'm sitting in a nice living room. You know, it's quite nice. Oh, shush. It's the amusements, but used to have a little arcade section. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. My friend built one. It's mint. Yeah, I've got a Raspberry Pi setup too. Got the cabinet from eBay, all the buttons, decals. It's amazing. Yeah, works pretty well. Yeah, Netflix is good, but with the Quest is heavier because it's got more batteries, more power, so it's not quite as comfortable as the Go. I really like the Go. Like the Go was really cheap, but the games in it are rubbish. But for web stuff and for watching VR videos, I think it's the best. Just looks so much sharper. As you get less screen door effect. And with the Oculus Rift, you get a mad God rays. You know what they are? So like if you've got a black background and then something bright, it isn't sharp like you would see on a screen. The light comes out. It's like someone's put like a Star Trek filter on it, and the light bleeds everywhere, depending when you're moving around. And it's like flashing. But if you got it the other way around, if it's a really bright background and a dark text, it's sharp as anything. So it's the type of lenses that they use for it to make it lighter, I think. There's a payoff. I had a Oculus Rift DK2, the development kit, and that was tricky because there was so many more wires than what you've got now. Power going everywhere, USB going everywhere, HDMI going everywhere, joining things up. But that didn't have the God rays, and I really liked it. But it didn't have the resolution of the newer ones. So I really like VR. I think it's still got a way to go. But there's nothing like racing in VR with a wheel, because you can do stuff like you can look over the side and see your wheels. And when I first got the DK2 and I was racing in Assetto Corsa, I parked the car at the side of the road and I got out. I just stood up, got out of the car, and I was watching all the other cars go flying by me in Spa. It was incredible. Like, it felt real. And my son Sam, he would have been 2 or 3 at the time, and he was sitting in my seat with a wheel with the VR set on. Don't put the VR set on kids, by the way. I was just testing. And he assumed it was real straight away. So he's holding the steering wheel. He can see his hands moving like that. And he ended up standing up on his seat and going like that to let me out. And I realized that he didn't just get out himself. It's just a chair. He didn't get out because he's sitting in the cockpit of a Formula 1 car and it comes up to here on the sides. So he thinks he needs to stand on this chair and ask for a lift. So I lifted him up and he lifted his legs over the side of the car. And he did what any 2 or 3-year-old would do and just investigate the world. So if you put an adult in VR, they just sit and kind of look around a wee bit. They know there's cables, they know it's dangerous, they know they can't see what they're doing. So they're really reserved and just kind of taking it a wee bit. A 2-year-old, was he 3? 2 or 3? I put him on the ground. First thing he does is he hits the deck, looks underneath the car. And he goes over and looks at the wheel, tries to touch it. Oh, it's not there. Okay, he's learning. And then he just kind of walks around the car and has a look at all the parts of the car. It's amazing. And I was like, wow, an adult would never do that. An adult would never go, I'm not racing. I don't care if this is a racing game. I'm not racing. I'm going to go look at the front of this car. So it's really cute. And then I put my wife in it. I was like, sit down, put these on. And I expected her to try and drive a Formula 1 car and spin and everything. And she just stopped and she went like that and she looked around and she went, oh, my legs are so thin. So it's really cute. So it's funny how that's what I loved about VR, is seeing different people's reactions of doing things. Gamers stay still. If you put a gamer on it, I remember I brought it in here to work. I had it set up and I had Dirt Rally ready to go for anyone coming in. And gamers would just sit and play the game and go, just a wee bit of movement here, there, and oh, that's nice. Whereas non-gamers wouldn't play. They'd look around like, wow. And it was because they wouldn't know what was expected of them in the game, and gamers would just fly through the game and they'd just be focused, whereas non-gamers would stop and they'd try and smell where they were. Hey Andrew, how are you doing? I hear you're drumming. I'm looking forward to hearing it. I've got a cracking vid of my cousin playing a shooting game and running into my windowsill. Brilliant. Well, you know what I loved about VR? My dad's into Formula 1 as well, and my dad has said since I can remember, thanks for the follow, Tormod C. Are you local with a name like Tormod? With my dad, he's always said that anyone can drive a Formula 1 car. There's 2 things he said. One of them is anyone can drive a Formula 1 car. The other one is the Formula 1 game in the Spectrum is as good as any Formula 1 game that's come out. Hey, Andrew. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Welcome back. I promise I'll stream more, Andrew, to make that worthwhile. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the tier 1 sub. Bye. Blisters are back and all. Yeah, no pain, no gain, my friend. Let me find that Formula 1 game my dad always talks about. Spectrum. My first computer, everyone. Okay, here it is. Looks beast. This is it. It's got a point.
Cadbury Dark Milk.
Adverts straight away every time now. YouTube is crazy with adverts now, isn't it? 2 advert, no, skip trial. It's gone bananas. Anyway. Listen, this game wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to fit this game. Like a picture that you download would be 10 times the size of this entire game. They did amazing. So yeah, that's the first thing. He said that's as good as any Formula 1 game ever. And I get it. It was good. Also, he said that anybody can drive a Formula 1 car. Anybody. They're so easy to drive. And he said that, like people say that now, but he said that since I can remember. So I'm talking like 1989 onwards. I recognize him saying that. So took him to my gaming loft. Had the racing cockpit. Had the Logitech wheel. Had the Oculus Rift VR. Plonked him in the seat. Headset on. And he's sitting in a 2014 Williams Formula 1 car. Which you know was quite a decent car. When Williams were good. Most recently. And I took all of the settings off. Anti-stall was on and nothing else was on. With the Assetto Corsa you can do so much. So no anti-lock brakes, no traction control, nothing. And he couldn't get it going in a straight line. This thing was spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning like a whirlpool, like a tornado. And after, I think he got halfway down the straight, smashed one more time and took the headset off and went, I feel sick. Game over. So no, not everybody can drive a Formula 1 car. If Assetto Corsa is anything. Donio, how you doing? Gonna have to bring the PC and give him a shot of the new one. I can't wait to listen to Pete and Diesel live soon. They've been coming in, hanging out, playing some jamming, messing around, and we've been for the first time ever. It's the first time we've ever done it because, let's be honest, they deserve they deserve coming into this place and doing whatever they want in here. And so we just mic'd up the drums, the guitar, the vocals, the accordion. Just mic'd it up like we were going to record it, and I just hit record for hours and hours and hours and let them just talk, plan, jam, make some new stuff, think of some new words, and then at the end of it I put the project up to Dropbox, and then I give Ines and Boydie the Dropbox links to download the whole project. Didn't realize you get F1 cars in that game. Yeah, it's add-ons, so you can download the mods. And that's Assetto Corsa. It's fabulous. It's really good. So don't know if I told you guys, but before the last couple of months, I made Boydie a wee studio in his bedroom. A wee studio, even weirder than this one. So I got him a computer, a microphone, a stomp box, interface, all that stuff, headphones, and he's actually quite good at it. Boydie came to a night class I was teaching before all this took off, and he was recording he was actually recording at home on a laptop before that. And he was asking me questions all the time. And I was like, look, you have to come to this night class because I'm sick fed up of the 2 a.m. tutorials of how to export something you've made. So I made him come to this class and I taught him. So he's pretty good. He's pretty good in Pro Tools. He forgets every now and again, but as soon as like something triggers it, he's away and he's recording. And so he's got these projects at home, he's remixing and he's listening back to the songs. And what he can do then is he can mute his microphone and sing along, make new lyrics. Wee Wee Studio, is that not a toilet? Yeah. Yeah, you'd actually think so. You'd think so. I remember being in London and we had Wee Studio on the side of the van, and the guy who was helping us park, he's like, is that a music studio? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, normally I tell people not to park in London because people will steal stuff out of their van, but I think you're going to be fine. No one's going to steal you tonight, your van. Pretty funny. What was I talking about? Boydie. Yeah, so Boydie's got these projects. They're jamming here, they're making some new stuff, and then Boydie's going home and working on them at home too. So, you know, it's inspiring. I think it's good to have the three of them together. They've been doing stuff on their own, but, you know, the magic happens when they're laughing together and talking about... Sometimes Boydie tells them about stories or laughs about things, and Innes has a really loud, infectious laugh, and Boydie knows he's hit something funny and he's away. So to get that instant feedback, I think is very useful. And that's the first time we've made stuff like that. Like before, we needed to be quick. We needed to be quick the first time because it was the first thing they did, and we just needed to get something out. And we didn't have a way of doing it yet. We were just kind of I was directing them with my experience, but none of them had really recorded. Innes had, but maybe 20 years before that. In fact, recording what we're actually listening to right now. And even then was only like 4 days recording out of his entire music career. So we got through that. And then the second time we recorded, we needed to do it quickly because things were going bananas. Relatively. Not compared to now, but... and we just needed to work fast to get it out in time for doing big gigs. So we had big gigs planned, and I was like, right, let's get this album done. And this is the first time where they've got time to do it a different way, to see if the third one can come out better. Way less pressure, and it's fun. It's really fun having them in. It's nice having anyone in after a year and a half of having nobody in, that's for sure. And it's usually a late night thing, and I've missed them. It's hard to have a late night on your own and make it worthwhile. Sometimes you just get fatigued. But when there's lots of people in and we're getting coffee and snacks, cider for Boydie, you know, then it's fun. So we've done a lot today, guys. We've organised our Christmas do. Most importantly, pizza and the arcade. That sounds good to me. I'm actually going to Edinburgh soon. When am I in Edinburgh? When am Peter Diesel in Edinburgh? Let's see. I wish you could search for words on... Oh, you can maybe. Oh, you can! On calendar. Okay, Edinburgh. Search. Nice! Okay, I'm in Edinburgh November the 12th and 13th, guys. Who's coming? We could do our arcade during the day and then a Pete and Diesel gig at night. How's that sound? Who's up for that? Oh, Innes bought something cool. What's it called? DJI. Innes bought something cool for the band, and I was like, that's cool. He bought this. Look at this. So it's a camera with a little lens, and it's all handheld, and it's got a gimbal on it, so it's smooth. So this will be brilliant because it's right. Faff is the enemy. Faff is the enemy. Reduce your faff for a happy life. And this is as faff free as it gets. So you just pick it up and go. Look at that. Isn't that heaven? Zoom in. So the idea, it's tiny and it's super smooth. Really high resolution. I think you can do 4K in it, no bother. So if I have that sitting above me, like in the bulkhead of the van. Is that what you call it? Bulkhead? And then if anything is ever funny, one of us can just go yoink, record. Won't be shaky phone, like portrait phone videos or everything. It'll just be ready to go. Hello, hello. Just taking a quick break from work to see what's happening. Hello, S.A. McClay. How's work going? How's the new job? Is that a 360 camera? No, it's just like a handheld gimbal camera. So the idea is I will be trying to capture as much of that nonsense as possible with that thing for you all. So that'll be the incriminating evidence that I'll have to delete. I remember Bubblecam being it a few years back, takes 360 images. I had a 360 one I did some stuff with. I wonder if I can find it. It'd be fun to watch that. Studio Tube 360. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I've got Ian Wilson's album coming out on the 19th of next month, I think. I think it's the 19th. A few dates have been popping around. No. The 9th. Ian Wilson's album on the 9th of July, everyone. If you want to hear that. So let's see if I can find on my page. I don't think I can find it. Negative. I can't find it. Maybe I didn't put it on YouTube. On vinyl. No, digital only release for Ian. Digital only release. Who's this guy? The slowest mod in the West. I think poor Sean's sick. I'm gonna hop on it myself. Report. There is a problem. Jeez. Spam. Cool. Yeah, so Ian's is going to be, can a mod give me 5,000 channel points for free, please? I don't know if even I can do that. Let's see. I can ban you. I can give you a timeout. I can permit the user. Purge. Timeout. Timeout for 24 hours. I can unfriend you. No, I can't give you. Sorry, Sweeben. I totally would have. Should be able to delete the message too. I can't see how to delete the message. Right click. Well, that's interesting. You can right click in their name. There we go. Delete. Looks like I'm getting banned. Time out firstly for Sweven. Nah, Sweven Sound. Sweven Sound deserves his place. When you're one of the first, when you're one of the first to hang out, you get to keep your place. That's for sure. So what's everyone doing the next few days? Here's me just looking at my list of things that I need to. Look at my diary. Look at that's just for today. This list of what I have to do about this time turns into a list of apologies I have to make. Sorry I didn't do your thing. Sorry I didn't do your thing. Was totally working all day. I wasn't just chatting to my friends on Twitch. My first badge means I'm untouchable. To a point. To a point. So what am I doing tomorrow? And regrettably, I'm doing so much work that I can't stream. Which is good because normally the work I'm not allowed to stream is the work that I actually get paid for. That's why we were hanging out so much before. It was loads of work I don't get paid for. Or not yet anyway. Do you need an extra pair of hands I can clean? Yes. Please. Actually, things aren't too bad back there, though. So you've got that there. This way. That's like a headphone mixer. Someone is there. There's the Febreze. That's important in the studio. Antibacterial wipes. Oh, see this here? Oh, check this out. It's nice streaming with a lot of daylight in, isn't it? This is better than the LED stuff going on when it was all dark. So this... Funny story about this. This was written by my best friend, or one of them. This is the guy, best man at my wedding. Grew up with him playing music, Ali White. This was written in '99 for my 16th birthday. And this is my tune. So if anyone wants to screenshot it and play it, they're very welcome. But Ali did this, right? Did all this, and he even wrote Happy Birthday Keith with Keith. And then my dad decided to write the name of the tune Happy Birthday Keith, which it probably isn't the name of the tune, but he spelt my name wrong. This is my dad, my actual father, spelt my name wrong. And then he spelled Ali with 2 L's, and Ali wrote Ali with 1 L, and he wrote my name the right way around. So it's even written on the paper, but he still got it wrong. Fathers. But this is important to me. This meant a lot to me. When you're 16 and your best mate goes, "What do you want for your birthday?" You go, "I don't know, just write me a tune, because we have no money." Something that felt like a cop-out, or letting them have a cop-out, turned into one of the most memorable nice things. And here's something. I've never played this tune. I refuse to. I refuse to play this tune. I don't even look at it to see how it goes. I don't want to know. I don't want to know until I need to know. I think I made a decision when I was young that life was going to be tough sometimes. And I'm not touching this until I need to touch this. I'm not sitting down and learning this until I need to reconnect with my happy youth. And I've never got to that point. You've heard it. I heard it at the time, but I can't remember how it goes now. I just heard it when he made it. He played it to me. I think that's the only time I've heard it. It stresses me out that you don't have that hung nicely. Well, Abigail, job number 1 for you, mate. Hop that up. Hop that up. You'll have to write his name back to front in his Father's Day card. Yeah. 2 takes. So that sits back there. You guys want to see more stuff? You want to see some more stuff I've got in the studio? So, hold on. So when I decided to play music, to really play music, like there's different stages of being a musician, right? You're learning because other people are learning, and then you're getting good at it because your friends are. But there's certain decisions where you have to sacrifice your childhood, your teen years, your party animal college years, whatever. You have to sacrifice for that world. And me being me, boring and logical, I sat down and I thought, at what stage do I think I can get to, and is it worth going through pain and hardship and hard work, sacrificing time to achieve it? And my goal was to play at our local, not even centered. My goal was to play at our local festival, and this is the day that I achieved. I made this what's it called, canvas? No, what are these things called where they go round? Anyway, you know what I mean. I made one for each of the bands, and this is Alistair McLean in the box. This is James Duncan McKenzie on the whistles and the pipes. This is one of my best friends, James Reeves, who wasn't really in the band, but he could play my guitar part, so he came along for the ride for this one. Yours truly in a kilt and a hoodie, cool as anything, right? It's my mate DC on the drums, glow in the dark green drums that got us in trouble in the Rangers Club. Jane Hepburn, who just had her second baby, and this is Ali White. So this is the guy that I grew up with that wrote that tune. So this is Heb Kelt. And I think this was in 2008. So this was it. This is me. This is when Canvas. It is Canvas, isn't it? This is when I achieved everything I needed to achieve to make it worthwhile. Very fortunate to have done that. So everything else has been a bonus, right? Which goes back to why I'm so happy when other people do well that I'm friends with. Is that worse, Abigail, or better? So that's kind of more stuff I've got in here. I've got other stuff in I've got stairs going up to the second floor, and the second floor has that's where my storage is, all my guitars, keyboards, extra microphones, leads, paperwork, taxes, all that stuff. Small Games promoter, nice to see you too. Hey, how you getting on the mainland? Much better, good. Special memories, yeah. So the wall going up the stairs has posters from the first few years of the studio. So gigs that we put on, gigs that we played on. So I just taped them up at the wall. I stopped after like 2 or 3 years of doing that because I just wanted the first few years to fill the wall. I never wanted to move it to the middle because it's special. Well, when I did it, loads of stuff fell down, so I was keeping lots of things in that corner that I'll have to see where they fell. I think I've just figured out who Kebab is. Kebab is Abigail Brer. Why is Abigail Kebab? It was before my time. I think there was a kebab shop called Abigail's Kebabs or something. Is that what it was? Not bad at all. Finished college a few days ago. Woohoo! HNC done. Congratulations. So next year HND, hopefully in college. Well done. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. I did a computing degree, so I did the same kind of path, HNC, HND, then degree. Now here's the man. Kebabagil, yeah. Abby's Kebabs. He said a photo of it. I've never seen it. Here it is. Is this it? Reviews and comments. Will we leave our... Look at that. It's got a circle following my cursor. Hey, these chips look nice. Chips in a cup. How do people feel about that? Or a basket? Abby's old place burnt down last year. What? The joke was originally Nabby's Kebabs. Because I don't get called Abby. You do now. But then Kebabagale came about. Is this the right place? Or did I just pick a random one? How did it burn down? Donio, do you know? That's sad news. It was called the Pierhead. I'm going to be doing a few gigs with the Tumbling Souls. I miss playing the double bass. Not sure how it burnt down. Insurance claim. Kidding. At my time. What will I do this evening, guys? Hens? Go hang out with the hens? Yeah, I'm getting hungry too. Thinking of going home and eating some food. I had a migraine this morning, so I missed the morning. My beautiful wife took over, took the kids to school. And then when she came home and I woke up, she made pancakes. Marriage is fun. Tell you something. Highly recommend. How the chickens are doing great. Can I link a YouTube vid? Yes, you can, Donio. Fire on. Sunbathe. It's a bit cloudy. It's a bit cloudy now. See that? How it's white? That's how the sky looks. Kind of grey. Oh my goodness! Flippin' heck! Look at this! Tumbling Souls would be good for this. I didn't realize it was like right in the center like that. Jeez! Look at that! You'll have to add my Croft to the Heron Valley road trip. Just make it the only thing. We'll be happy there. Look at that! Flippin' heck! That would have been roasting. I floored all that about 2 years ago. What did you floor it with? Firelighters? Jeez Louise. Were you like all my hard work? Just to be at the back car park, right though. That's where you have a photo in front of it. Where are you going, taxi? Oi! What's that guy up to? Where's the fire engine? There we go. Jeez, it's all gone.
Spreading ashes everywhere.
Spreading ashes everywhere, indeed.
Nearby windows.
Donio, this is a class video. Look how dangerous fire is. That's so powerful.
Too late.
It's too late. It is too late. That's vicious. That's so fast. He's had a few places moved around. Is it any good, Donio? Would you recommend?
The barber's place is gone. I don't know how bad is the...
Stuff that. Best in the fort? Okay. Well, we go through there quite often with a band, so hop on that next time. Where is it now? Is it in the same place? Just rebuild? Lucky nothing else in Wind of Fire. That's right in the middle of Fort William. That could have been... Other stuff could have gone pretty bananas. So this is the Sean Harrison band. My neighbour and my best friend. One of my best friends. They're himself and Andrew, who was chatting in the chat earlier. They're going to be doing some music over the summer, apparently. Very good news. Does anybody feel really optimistic right now? Like things are happening, things are coming together? I've got so much work on. And I'm so over the moon about it. And it's not just like work that I've put together. Sometimes when you're self-employed, a lot of the work just comes out of the ether. Like people need you. And a lot of it is stuff that you make from scratch. So I think ever since the beginning of the year, probably all the work has been me crafting and creating from scratch. And the last month has been mostly not my stuff. It's at the back of town now where Kebab knows it. Cool. I don't think it'll get as bad, but there will be more restrictions in the future. Yeah, it's interesting to think. Like once we're all vaccinated, what's the norm? You know? What's the plan then? Because like, will it be fine? Will it be just like people will still get sick with it, but no one will die from it as long as they get vaccinated and things can just happen, you know? Or will there always be... will we always be careful with these things, you know? In terms of gigs, August onwards looks very busy. Once everyone's vaccinated, they should just suck it up and deal with it. Yeah. As long as everyone's safe. As long as your granny's safe. You know? As long as people are safe. As long as people aren't scared and uncomfortable. You gotta look at... Oh! Rehan gifted a tier 1 sub to Small Games Promoter. You've gifted 9 in this flippin' channel, Rehan. You've gifted 9. I'm speechless. Small Games Promoter is a college student struggling, and you've gifted them the brilliant emotes. Oh, in fact, there's a new one coming soon. We're updating that Stornado one. We got a new Stornado one. In fact, Nick, Red, Rollo and Red, the other channel that we hang out in, we had an idea to make some merch, and Nick made a Stornado hockey top. And it's so cool. It is so cool. It's pink and everything. Like, it was like, I want this so bad. They're so expensive to make, but I'm thinking of making a few. I don't care how much money I lose in it. I'll take whatever little money I'm making from this Twitch channel, and I'm gonna just make hockey tops that say Tornado on it. You guys can buy them if you want. I'll sell them for cost. Whatever it costs me to make them, I'll sell them to you for that, so you can be big fans. Good to hear that you're getting busy, man. Everything's on the up. Can surely get better from here. Fingers crossed. I'm back in Canada at the start of July. Maybe you are, eh? Hopefully it goes ahead. Yeah, I hope it does. I really hope it does. I hope we can move forward somehow. I think CDC in America says that if you're vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask. Whether or not that's going to happen, who knows? the love between Small Games Promoter and Rehan. Best mates now. Yeah, look, I'll wear this forever if it makes people less scared and makes people more comfortable. I'll put up with. Look, guys, we're tough, right? We're healthy and we're tough. I'll put up with any inconvenience to make people comfortable. That's what we do. You know, we look after each other. Did you see the 138,000 fans of the IndyCar? I didn't. Oh, I can't show it. Well, that's nice of America to do the testing for us. See what happens. I mean, if they're vaccinated and it's outside, maybe it's sound. Maybe it's sound. Don't know. Not an expert. Can you cue your snare? But I know nothing about this. I look way better in a mask, so probably will continue wearing one. Yeah, legit. We're going to have a problem with you, Rayan, because I don't think there's enough people for you to give subs to. I have to get more fans for you. Thank you very much. You're so kind. Woohoo! Cheating and everything. You're mental. Is there anyone here that hasn't got a sub from Ren? Thank you so much. Hey, listen. Real talk. See, when you're doing stuff like this, you weigh up the time it takes. You weigh up the equipment, setting it up, and you weigh up the good points and the bad points. And I really adore doing this. But sometimes, especially the last few weeks, I've been taking stock on whether this is the best use of my time. Like, I'm sure every streamer does it, or everyone that's working on it. And the endorphins and the love I feel doing this is so wholesome and heartwarming. And I think when I'm away from it, I forget this human connection. And it means a lot. And to have people like Rehan subbing and gifting and Sweeben and everyone giving cheers and stuff is mental. Like, speechless. Thank you very, very much. I really mean it. It's even just to know that people are spending their time with you is hard to accept. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Totes the mosh. And we're you know what, like, between me and you, we're having a wee bit of a hard time at home just now because we've got 3 pets. We've got 2 cats and a dog, and the cat isn't very well and the dog isn't very well. They're just old animals. We've had them a long time, and it's heartbreaking. And so my emotions have been, they were like our first children, right? I'm going to set myself off. And just because of what's wrong with them, you know, the sleep is minimal at the moment, and it's just heartbreaking having a member of your family not doing well. And it's nice to be doing stuff like this and saying hi to you guys. Let's be real in a way and just talk to peeps about you being up. I don't know, maybe I'm being silly, but in the end, it's also nice to just spend time with the people, especially in these times. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a shame, man. My cat has been suffering from epilepsy for the last 6 years. I hope they get better. Oh, that sucks. Poor wee souls. Yeah, I'm an animal lover, right? I've never had a moment in my life where we didn't have pets growing up. I refuse to live in a house without a pet. I just, it's part of my being. It's part of being a country folk. But yeah, it sucks that they don't live as long as you. But, you know, you give them the best life they can. They have good innings. Nothing to complain about. It's just sad. It's just sad sometimes. So, yeah, I really appreciate everyone, like, hanging out with me and saying hello today. Coffee with Keith. But it just is what it is, especially when you've got young ones who've grown up with them. That's tricky. That's tricky. I mean, these animals were around before we had children, and the children know nothing but these animals. And because we spent so much time with the animals, you know, they're very, very humanized. They're very cute, and they're very good with the kids. And so I think that's the hardest. You can deal with it a lot better until you've got other people involved, and then it's kind of tough. But lucky I'm a big tough guy, you know. I never cry. Doing weights, strong as anything. See? I nearly fell over there. But maybe it's good. I mean, I went through that when I was young, you know, pets leaving us. Maybe it's good to experience that and kind of learn how to deal with it. There's something to be said about that. But you know, it's tough, isn't it? Yeah, I think so too. Well, guys, it's coming up to, on that cheery note, it's coming up to 7 o'clock. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to hang out with my hens, do some meditating out there, go home for dinner. From the perspective of the pet, it's a beautiful thing to them. You've been there the whole life to love them and care for them, and to them, then you are everything. Oh, that's a beautiful thing to say, isn't it? Isn't that a beautiful thing to say? Thank you so much, my friends. Nice to see you streaming again. Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to be doing some streaming tomorrow. What we will do, who knows? I actually got this set up today. I wonder if I can just turn it on. Oh, I need to reach over there. So, it's a bit crackly, but it's here. I love cool things like this. Little keyboards and... So I was recording on someone's thing and I couldn't be bothered getting my big keyboard out of the van. So I started doing with this and it was so good. So tomorrow, I'm going to record that on a friend's track. You guys can hang out with me when I do that. Wouldn't that be nice? A preview of James Blunt Jr. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should. That's it. That's his to show. That's his to show. But that stuff's sounding good. Are you streaming later this week? Yes, Fiona, I'm probably going to be doing every day if I can. We're back on it. We're back on it daily. Who knows what time? Check out my socials. I'll put it on an Instagram story, which will go to Facebook as well. And maybe Twitter if I remember. But the Discord, it'll definitely be in Discord. I'll be there first. I'm going to do it first. It's a race. Boom. So, yeah, hop on the Discord if you want to see, if you're not. Quality Keith. Good day today. It was nice to see you last week in person as well. Yeah, boy. Sorry I was run off my feet and couldn't talk more. Don't worry about it, man. You were busy. I'll be back on the streams when I can. Cheers, man. Have a good night. Yeah, you too, pal. Susan says, I found a brilliant streamer. I'll link you when she's live again. Yes, please. Please do that. Please, please, please. And, so yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. Maybe earlier, so you can hang out with me when I'm doing this. But if not, I'll catch you on the flip side. And if anybody needs me, any of the Wii Studio stuff online, go straight to me. And Discord, if you want to come and chat to the chat, it's all there. Yeah, see you everyone. See you, Zen. Is that me? That's me doing that piano solo. That's sick. Well done, past Keith. Nice to see you. I'll pop in again when I can. Yeah, just pop in and say hello. Just put it on the background. No one will mind. You don't have to watch. You can just listen. There's nothing too visual here. Sick McLaren caps. That's about it. But yeah, everyone have a lovely Monday evening. Relax. I subscribe. Subscribe? Is that what a doctor does? Anyway, I'm telling you all to have some guilt-free time off because Keith told you to. And we'll see you all again tomorrow. Cool. Alright, gang. Help each other shine brighter. Be kind to each other. Thank you very much for all the subs. I'm leaving